Hello everyone, Hedgehog Gaming here, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 2 of Vita Carnis. Now, this might probably be the shortest, analog horror reaction, because this video is 12 minutes long, which we'll get up right about now. Alright, here we are. Now, this is pretty much called Vita Carnis New Beginnings, and once again, this is pretty much like Season 2 of Vita Carnis. I mean, I could have probably done more reaction videos, I'll do a recap, but we're gonna go against it. If you want to see my actual full, reaction video of Vita Carnis, yeah, I'll probably leave a link in the description or something, or you can just go to my channel and find it. But, anyways, let's not, talk more, and let's react to it. Video talks about, let's see, flashing lights, gore, violence, death, yeah, okay, so, epileptic warning right there for you people. So, yeah.
Today, something has happened within the restricted zone.
Oh, these things.
Where a large group of cultists have been apprehended. Several teams of military personnel have arrested some high-ranking cultists and have unmasked their identities to the public. Shockingly, several of these members are well-renowned politicians and high-ranking members of multiple governments across the globe.
Many documents have been released providing sufficient proof of the atrocities that were being committed. Some of these crimes include murder, kidnapping, torture, ritual sacrifice.
None of these people, part of this stuff would actually, be, of course, crazy.
To the public in an attempt to cause harm. The new trial
Cult
company has been
conspiracy.
found to have very significant
Dark
ties
secret.
with cultist activities and has been shut down. All new trial products have been deemed hazardous for consumption.
Yeah, you think?
Are facing pressure to shut down. Public unrest grows as the new Trier cult case brings more crimes that were hidden away to light.
The people are outraged by how little was actually being done. They demand that something be done to handle the Carnis species.
Riots appear in the streets as protests.
Flies out of control as riots continue. Secret World Order. Why people are so obsessed to the flesh. What the hell?
Welcome to Magister's Wonder Show.
The hell?
I am the Magister, and get ready to explore all of the world's wonders. Today,
Yeah, I think this stuff is called the Crawl.
Circle of Life.
I think we already talked about the Circle Life with the Crawl. Dr. Marshall Trudeau, or Trudeau, sorry.
Test report number 4. We still know very little about the nature of the entities. There are 7 singularities in total. Each singularity is roughly 1 meter in diameter. They are made of an unknown material, although it looks and feels very similar to glass. We are unable to sample it in fear of causing potential damage. The material is very dark in color, but has red shimmers of light swirling inside. There are some hints of other colors present, but is mostly dominated by the red. Each entity hovers above the ground in a stationary position.
I kind of like that, the effects of it though.
Moved with relative ease. Our equipment can detect some subtle pulses of energy in rhythmic but random patterns.
Some laughter going on. Or whatever this is.
We don't know what they are. We don't know if it is breathing or communicating. We don't even truly know if they are even organic. This is nothing new, just confirming what we already know. Our first experiments didn't give any interesting leads. The most we got was some interference with electronics, especially when there is more than one kept close together. But the experiment we conducted showed extremely significant results.
What could possibly go wrong?
Like this. In test chamber 1,
Oh,
a live
animal
cow was
animal
released into the
test
chamber
experience.
B1 for an extended period. They were left together for 24 hours. The test showed minimal results from the entity and an increase in stress from the cow. Next, the body of a cow was put into the chamber with V1 for 24 hours. The
So
results
instead of a
were
live cow, they just put a
extraordinary.
dead one in. Oh, okay. The hell?
5 hours after the whole body had been ingested, concentrations of Kroll rapidly grew from several points from within the chamber. What this could
What in the
mean,
what in the secure, contain,
rewrites
protect fuck is this?
everything we
Oh,
knew
new
about the
nuance
Vita
of this
Carnis
stuff.
species.
Allow the crawl to grow out.
First, a young larva hatches from within its egg. It will roam around and find food to help it grow and grow.
What is even going on
Once
anymore?
they are big enough, they transform into
I
a
don't know.
pupa. And after some more time, they transform into an adult beetle. The adult beetle will go out into the world in search of food.
Oh, Dr. Rhodes.
Audio log. Progress report for crawl samples. Cultivation has been successful. So far, we grew them with 3 specific environmental factors. 1 is our control group, 2 with access to additional nutrition sources, and 3 with exposure to radio signals. Group 1 grew on par with standard crawl samples. No distinct abnormalities. Group 2 grew at a faster pace than the control group, as expected. No distinct abnormalities. Group 3 grew against its normal pattern, weaving its way toward the radio. Once the device was claimed, it switched to usual growth patterns. Again, no distinct abnormalities. In conclusion, the samples that were grown in V1's test chamber don't seem to differ from others grown from other sources. Still, we will continue with more factors and further groups, just in case. There have been some developments in the propagation group.
There's like
V1
eggs.
samples have seemingly been able to produce nodules at a slightly quicker rate than wild samples.
Yeah, those are definitely
Control groups
eggs.
show that V1 samples begin node development a few days faster. More time will be needed to say for sure. As for the nodes themselves, there aren't any distinct abnormalities. We've successfully hatched a dozen Carnis juveniles, several trimmings, 2 meat snakes, and even 1 mimic. We will be sending them to the enclosures after everyone's reports get sent out. End log.
And then is ground into a fine mint and is now ready for the garden.
Dr. Fawn Penitro. I think that's how you say it.
Audio log. Progress report for trimming colony. Significant progress in learning the social patterns of a group of trimmings we had been keeping together. A new batch of juveniles were added to the main colony at the beginning of the new progress report. They were accepted into the community immediately. No conflict or rejection observed. It did provide the circumstances to document more of their interactions.
Damn, the
Trimmings
animation of this.
communicate through a series of vocal cues. Colony members meeting the new batch with squeaks and squeals. They also are not afraid to show us when they are upset. Trimmings also use some physical displays as well. For example, trimmings do a chewing or chatter motion with their mouths when they are happy or interested in something. The experiment that we performed was to explore the extent of their communication skills. The test went like this. We took one of the trimmings and had them in place in a modified enclosure.
Yeah, I wonder how bad that'll probably be.
A speaker would play 2 separate audio cues.
So I'm going into Discord.
A positive cue would play, followed by a treat. And a negative cue, followed by a small spray of cold water. We did several rounds of both audio cues to condition the trimming's response.
Okay, it's definitely pissed.
After the test, the trimming was released back to its colony. And after a few hours, we tested how much the trimmings communicated. Another speaker was placed near the colony's enclosure, where we played the same audio cues. It is incredible to see how layered their social interactions can be. Although, we tried something a bit bizarre. We found out that a wild colony had settled around the facility recently. It was strange what we did. Now, it was a long shot. We set up a radio device near the wild colony and near ours. We linked both devices up and played the cues.
There's many dangers out there in the world. There are many predators that would love to have beetles for a snack. And unfortunately, not all beetles make it. Yes, it is sad, but that's how the circle of life works. But look, one of the beetles has laid eggs. And once the beetle's eggs hatch, the beautiful cycle starts again. And life continues on.
Oh, and that's it. Well, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, sorry if it was a bit short. I mean, I kind of wish it was a bit longer, but yeah, looks like things are evolving as of Season 2 of Vita Carnis. But, yeah. But whatever, I don't have anything else to say, but anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you all in another video. Peace out.